The day my wife admitted to her friend, "I only married him for his money," I didn't react. I didn't confront her. I didn't even let her know I had heard a single word. Because what she didn't realize was that I didn't actually have money, at least not in the way she believed. My name is Marcus Reed. And life has taught me one thing the hard way: money doesn't reveal who people truly are. It exposes who they pretend to be. 3 years ago, I met Chloe. She was the kind of woman people notice instantly: beautiful, confident, effortlessly charming, the type who walks into a room and captures every eye without trying. And somehow, she chose me, or at least that's what I thought back then. I wasn't flashy, no designer clothes, no extravagant lifestyle, just an ordinary man with a steady job. At least that's what she assumed. The truth, I had wealth, a lot of it, but I never displayed it. I never lived like it. Because years ago, I learned something important: the moment people realize you have money, they stop seeing you. All they see is what you own. So I stayed quiet, lived simply, kept things normal, and for a while, everything felt genuine. Until the day it didn't. It was an ordinary evening. I got home earlier than usual. The house was silent but not empty. Chloe was in the living room, on the phone, laughing. Then I heard it. I mean, obviously I married him for the money. I froze mid-step. In that moment, time seemed to slow. He's not even that interesting, she continued casually. But he's stable, and I know he'll always provide. I didn't move. I didn't react. Because sometimes the truth is so clear. You don't need proof. I'll deal with him for a few years. She laughed again. Then I'll figure things out. That was the moment everything shifted. Not loudly, not dramatically, just completely. I quietly turned around and walked out of the house without making a sound. And for the first time, I stopped being her husband and started becoming someone else. I didn't confront her. I didn't argue, because I wasn't looking for excuses. I wanted the truth, and I had already heard it. So instead of reacting, I prepared. Over the next few weeks, I played my role perfectly. The same husband, the same routine, the same life. But behind the scenes, everything was changing. I contacted my lawyer, updated documents, shifted assets. And most importantly, I set up one final test. A month later, I came home and sat down across from her. "I need to tell you something," I said. She looked at me calmly. "I lost my job." Silence. "I'm not sure what's going to happen next," I added. Then I watched, carefully, because her reaction would tell me everything. Her expression changed instantly. Not concern, not support. Disappointment. Double quotes. "What do you mean you lost your job?" she asked. I stayed composed. "They downsized." She leaned back slightly. "So what now?" "No." "Are you okay?" "No, we'll figure this out." Just, "What now?" That's when I knew. Not suspected, not guessed. Knew. Over the next few days, everything shifted again. She grew distant, cold, the same way she had once grown close. And then she finally said it. "I don't think this is working anymore." "Of course it isn't," I replied calmly. "I understand." She looked at me, surprised. "That's it." I gave a small smile. "Yeah," because my decision had already been made. A week later, she left. No arguments, no drama. Just gone. And just like that, the test was over. 2 weeks later, I made my move. I sold the house, closed accounts, finalized everything. And then I revealed the truth, not just to her but to everyone. Because the same people she had laughed with were about to hear something different. I posted one simple message: "I didn't lose my job." Silence. Then I added one final line: "I just wanted to see who would stay if I had nothing." And then she didn't. That single sentence said everything. She called me. Of course she did. "Why would you do that?" she asked. I smiled. "Because now I know the truth." Silence. "You tested me," she whispered. I shook my head slightly. "No, you revealed yourself." And that was the end of it. Because sometimes people don't walk away when life gets difficult. They walk away when the benefits disappear. And sometimes the best thing you can do is let them.